let you dance? Will your legs let you dance, Wendee Smith?
It was with both trepidation and excitement I entered the junior high multi-purpose room. I'd never been there at night. The cafeteria's lift was gone. Tables were pushed against the wall. The chairs lined the perimeter of the room. The hearth lights were off. There was soft lights, a beautiful decorations. The whole room was open. This was our first 7th grade dance. The first junior high dance. My first dance ever. And at the end of the evening, I would be asked, and the question would be answered. Will your legs let you dance, Mr. Toastmaster? I know, you're all excited to get to that 7th grade dance, right? Well, you're gonna have to wait a few minutes. I'm taking you back 3 years to my first day in the 4th grade. Without a doubt, my most exciting first day of school. Because it was my first day in a regular school. Up until then, I had to attend school for handicapped children. Now what you need to understand is, until I was in my mid-30s, I didn't use a walker or canes. I walked unaided. 90% of the children I went to school with were either in wheelchairs or walked with aids. I just did not fit in. I wanted to be with the regular kids. So here it was, the first day of the 4th grade, and looming in front of me was the elementary school playground. And that's where the social life happens. Now, I should have been terrified of this playground. Because even though I could walk without aid, just a push like that, and I would be on the ground. And the ground was asphalt. And asphalt hurts. But I wasn't terrified. I was excited. There was so much to do on the elementary school playground, and I wanted to do it all. And I figured I could do most of it with just a little adaptation for my physical limitation. But I also would have to convince other children to let me do it. You see, here I was in the 4th grade, already showing Toastmaster inclinations. I was being both creative and persuasive. And most of the time, it worked. I even figured out how to play hopscotch and how to participate in jump rope. And I could either hop nor jump. But that was when life was easy. Now I was in the 7th grade and going to a dance. And this time, I was terrified. In fact, the thought of falling on asphalt sounded better than going into that dance. Would I be able to dance? But once I got in there, I saw what was going on. You see, it was 1963. Nobody danced together. Everybody was out there on the floor, kind of doing their own thing. Some were really athletic, but some just kind of stood there and went like this. I can almost do it now. I could definitely do it when I was a 7th grader. Now, all I had to do was wait for somebody to ask me to dance. It was a while later, and Bobby came up. I'd known Bobby since the 4th grade. In fact, our families were friends. The music was loud. Bobby said something. Couldn't hear what he said, but the last word was dance. He announced me to dance. I was so excited. Yes, and we were out on that dance floor. My greatest fear was not realized. the fear that I would fall at that 7th grade dance. And that would have hurt more than all the times I had fallen on asphalt put together. The following Monday at school, Bobby came up to me and said, "I've been thinking about it, and I was afraid maybe I hurt your feelings." I didn't know what he was talking about. "You know, by the way, I asked you to dance. Will your legs let you dance? Will your legs let you dance? Will your legs let you dance?" I hadn't heard that. I thought about it, and I thought, why would that have bothered me? At least he asked me. He did not just assume I could not dance. As I went through my high school and college, and my young adult years, I have to say there were only a few times that people assumed I couldn't dance and didn't even ask me to do an activity. And yet the worst case scenario, or the best example, came from a very learned man, a doctor, an MD, who I had known less than 2 minutes. He had come to sign me out of the hospital. My own doctor could not be there. I had just had my first child. He looked at the diagnosis on my chart and said, "I don't think I can release this baby to you. I don't think you are capable of taking care of a newborn." How dare he make an assumption based on a diagnosis without knowing me? He did not know the determined 4th grader who figured out the perils of the playground and figured how to play hopscotch and jump rope. He did not know that through high school and college, I did most of my spending money by babysitting. But he showed both ignorance and lack of sensitivity with what he said to me. He was much less sensitive than the 7th grade boy.